YouTube, Banana Man here. Coming to answer a couple questions that I got on my last video. Alright, so first one is from Mrs. DZ1234, and as for my glass plate, I did in fact install a shim. I found this on Thingiverse.com, and I'll be posting a link to the shim that I used. However, depending on the thickness of your glass plate and or individual printing settings, you may need to adjust the size of your shim to get it so that it works appropriately with your Flashforge Creator Pro. Also, what I do to level my bed with a 3-point leveler is that hold on, let me raise the plate here. What I do, since there are 3 screws obviously, hold on, 3 screws, and this is hard when it moves. So there are 3 positions, so you got a right screw, a left screw, and a front screw. And so the back 2 screws, they adjust left to right, and the front one adjusts the tilt in this direction. Okay? So what I like to do is I like to keep it in the middle here, the absolute center. I like to level straight over to the left, then to the right, then to the left again. And then what I do is I level front to back. And once you're done leveling front to back, do it all over again. Left, right, left, right. The more iterations, the better leveling you're going to get. Alright? For leveling, so far I'm down to 0.1mm prints, and I use just a piece of cardstock. Now this seems a little bit heavier than normal, like normal printer paper. I actually got it in a business letter, and so this is what I've been using to level, and so far I've been getting excellent prints out of it. Something like this badge right here, nice and smooth. I mean, you can see that shine. I've been loving my glass plate, and everything works well. Also, a comment for I think it's a Raw or whatever, who posted about a week ago, to get it to print PVA, PLA, and everything at the right instruments without it clicking, what you're going to need to do with PVA to start with, you're going to need to either raise the temperature or lower the feed rate. I ran into the same problem when I was printing PVA. I tried printing it at the 210 degrees that it specified on the roll, and it didn't exactly work so well. So what I did was I first dropped it. I just wanted it to print. I dropped it to 20 millimeters per second, and that really helped, and that fixed pretty much all the problems, and it prints perfectly. However, I got a little unsatisfied with that print speed, and to up it to 60 millimeters a second, I raised it to 240. So depending on the feed rate, the more plastic you shove through those little nozzles, the faster they're going to get cooled down, and the hotter you need it to be at the hot end, because the temperature sensor is really up there. It's those, sorry about camera focus, those 2 sensors, these 2 gray things right there. Again, this is really bad sensing. Alright, maybe that's a little bit better. But, anyways, those 2 cameras those 2 sensors right there, that's where the temperature is sensed, not at the exact hot end. So you're going to need a hotter hot end if you're feeding so fast before the system can catch up. So just play with it in 5-degree intervals until you get it. Same goes for PLA and ABS, and every material, every single different spool. So if I go around to the back here, these 2 spools. Both of these spools have very different temperature settings at the same speed. Because I think this I like to run at, this is from MakerGeeks.com, it's ABS. This I like to run at 230, whereas that I like to run at 220, the white stuff. So, yeah, if you have any more questions, or anybody has any more questions, feel free to ask, and hopefully I'll get back within a week or 2. Sorry for not better, I'm kind of in school. Alright, have a great day. Hope this helps.